Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market in the last 24 hours, $2.3 billion have been liquidated from the entire market, and that can be seen by how volatile altcoins and Bitcoin has been and the dominance changing so significantly in such a short period of time. But the overall trend is very clear. There was a really strong pullback, but when Bitcoin was able to find a support close to 92, 93, let's just say majority of the altcoins did the same thing, and a little bit of inflow was able to bring the market back up a little bit, and now consolidation is what we need to ensure that there is no further decline. If you look at Dogecoin, something similar happened. It found a support close to 20 cents, and let's just say Bitcoin did something similar as well. On the other end, 1 billion Dogecoin in past 5 hours as the price crashes by 25%. As Dogecoin revisits 20 cents, can historical trend help it recover very quickly? Bank of Japan interest rate move signals a market shift in crypto, and COINBASE gets an FCA approval, now ready to offer crypto services in the UK. So there's a lot of things happening, but before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, and especially Dogecoin, I highly recommend you guys scroll down, tap the red subscribe button for the latest and the greatest news first. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market. They decide to buy into it, the user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. One thing that is important for you to understand is the way the market has been moving. Now, if you guys remember the last video I made, I mentioned how Dogecoin is now sitting on a really interesting phase, and that was this phase that I was talking about. A lot of you expected that the market was able to find a little bit of consolidation here, but you can see that that sell-off was very strong. It was very important because the sell-off actually put us all the way down to the support of 20 cents. Why were we able to recover so quickly? Because there must be a lot of limit orders that must have been triggered. As the limit orders were triggered, we were able to recover in the same hour, consolidate close to 23 cents, and now consolidating at 25 cents. But one thing that is a little concerning is just keep in mind, close to 25 cents previously, we do not have any sort of support. So right now what's happening is pretty much what the whales are trying to do. If they're trying to pretty much control the market, they will be able to do so because there is no previous history that will be helping unless we go all the way back to 2021. And you can see this news, which was a little bit crazy, is Dogecoin whales go on a selling spree. More pain ahead for Dogecoin. Large holders offloaded 270 million Dogecoin, which is about $70 million worth in the last 24 hours, increasing the supply, signaling a potential further decline if the demand doesn't keep up. However, some analysts predict a possible recovery based on Dogecoin's historical patterns. Now let me tell you one thing, the way Dogecoin is moving right now, it's going to be pretty much going to stun a lot of communities. That's probably the best word to use, as 1.2 billion meme coin, or totaling more than 1.2 billion, has been taken away. And if you look at it, the largest one which were sent over in the past 5 hours carried about 800 million, which is about $200 million, and the community is just, let's say, in a shock. What is happening and what's going to be happening in the near future will be very heavily driven by the whales. I'm not saying that it's not always the same like that, but right now it's going to be more because the traders are on the back foot. If you just look at the open interest, that should already give you perspective. The open interest is down by 23%, nearly falling under 1 billion, and we haven't seen this in over 3 to 4 months. And the liquidations, let's just say it's very scary because over $50 million have been liquidated by the long traders and about 15 million from the short traders. That's what I'm saying. Overall, the total comes to about 2.3 billion liquidated from the crypto market just in the last 24 hours. So a lot of people are not very happy, and you can see that the altcoins are still trending on Twitter. Now 92,000 is now the most critical support level for Bitcoin based on the MVRV pricing bands. If this level breaks, 74,000 becomes the next target, because that's pretty much the only place we were able to consolidate for Bitcoin, and then it was able to climb to the 90s. So if we do fall below the 90s, well, 70 could be around the corner. That's all I'm going to say. And Bank of Japan, the interest rate difference. So Bank of Japan rate hike often trigger a crypto downturn, with Ethereum facing a key risk. Ethereum's recovery may depend on Fed's stance on quantitative easing, and Bank of Japan's expected mid-year hike could fuel more volatility in the global market. Right now, Bank of Japan has been a little uncertain, and that's the reason why the market has also acted in an uncertain way. But if they're able to pretty much carry on what they're doing, well, the market does have a lot more potential to climb higher. But due to the tensions between the US and the China, let me tell you, this tension can definitely become even bigger, and those tariffs are going to be impacting, or the global war or trade war is going to be impacted, and that's definitely going to be impacting the crypto market. Coinbase is finally getting into the UK. There's a lot of things happening with the EU where they're trying to get away from crypto, but finally we have one positive side where bigger platforms are finally making it to the EU, and this is really interesting. So despite the recent price correction, Bitcoin traders still hold 3% profit margin. Since 2022, the local bottoms have typically formed when the profit margin drops below 12 or negative 12%, suggesting there could be more room for downside before a true bottom is in. As I mentioned, there could be a further correction, simple as that. If you wait for the further correction, that could be, let's just say, the further correction never happens. So the best way, a lot of you guys love to ask me, Sky, if it was you, what would you be doing? Well, DCA is always the best opportunity. Right now, if you feel like it's the perfect time to buy, don't buy all. If you have 10k, just spend about 2k right now. If the price goes lower, put another 2k. If it doesn't go lower, it's okay. You did not miss out. You still made profit. Now, this is not financial advice. At the end of the day, it's still your money. Make your own decision, okay? I am not like financial advisor at all. This is just all my opinion. Bitcoin price forecast. Fears of Donald Trump tariff wipes $2 billion from the crypto market. And let me tell you one thing. The way Trump keeps mentioning that they're going to be adding more tariffs in the near future, obviously most of the markets are going to be in a little bit of shambles and scared, to be honest. And even at 80k, Bitcoin stays bullish, says a veteran trader Peter, and that should give you perspective. Even if Bitcoin falls a little bit short more, there's still a lot of room for Bitcoin to still stay in a positive trend. Keep in mind the previous all-time high was close to 67,000, so we're still well above that, and there is definitely a lot more room for a growth period. And Dogecoin plummets 21%. The global trade tensions and the technical outlook remains bearish. So right now it's going to be very important that we're able to find some sort of consolidation before the market starts shifting down more. If we find consolidation, upwards can be the outcome. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you did. Subscribe, drop a like on it, and I'll see you soon.